You think betrayal hurts only when it comes from your partner. Try being betrayed by the man you loved, the child you raised, and your own mother. All at once. I never imagined my life would fall apart like this. I had what looked like a perfect family, a loving husband, a sweet daughter, and a niece I treated like my own child. But sometimes, the people you protect the most are the ones who destroy you first. My niece, Anastasia, is 23. Her father, my brother, is a drunk, a gambler, a man who never took responsibility for anything her mother left when she was little. That girl grew up alone, unwanted, and forgotten. So I became her second mother. I cooked for her, helped with homework, bought her clothes. When her father came home drunk, I took her in. She often stayed with us for weeks. My husband, Ivan, was the opposite of my brother. He was smart, confident, successful. He built a company from nothing, had 50 employees, wore suits every day. People admired him, and Anastasia admired him the most. At first, it was innocent. She looked up to him, asked about business, wanted to learn. But admiration slowly turned into something else. When she was in her 20s, I started noticing the small things, the way her eyes followed him across the room, how she laughed at every joke, even the bad ones. How she always found excuses to be near him. Once, she insisted on ironing his suit. I said, "No, it's fine. I'll do it later." She smiled and said softly, "I just want to help." I should have seen it then, but I was tired. Our daughter was 7, struggling at her new school. I let it go. She started cooking his favorite meals. Always his, never ours. Every day it was, "Uncle Ivan likes this," or "I made what he loves." Looking back now, every single thing she did was for him. Then I left for a business trip. 3 days later, I got an anonymous text message. It said, "Your husband is sleeping with your niece." I froze. At first I laughed. I thought it was some kind of cruel joke. But when I came home and looked at Ivan, I knew he wouldn't even meet my eyes. I asked, "Is it true?" He looked down and whispered, "It happened once. We had wine. It was a mistake." He cried. I cried. But something inside me broke forever. I had left my daughter with them, and while I was gone, the man I loved and the girl I raised destroyed everything. 2 days later, my mother called me crying. She said Anastasia had lost control, screaming that she hated me for years. She shouted, "You have everything, a perfect life, a perfect husband, a career," and I was pitied and laughed at. When I returned home, my bedroom was a disaster. My clothes thrown out, her things spread across my bed. My mother tried to stop her, and Anastasia attacked her, scratched, kicked, screamed. Ivan had to hold her down, then hit her once to stop her. He called a doctor to calm her down. Later, my mother told me this wasn't the first time Anastasia had violent episodes, but no one ever warned me. They all just felt sorry for her and my brother. He came to Ivan the next day. And instead of anger, he asked for money. As if his daughter sleeping with my husband was something he could profit from. It made me sick. While I was at a hotel, I asked Ivan for the full truth. He finally admitted she had stayed at our house 2 months. Earlier, he picked her up at night after her father threw her out. They drank wine in the kitchen and talked until morning. She told him she wished her father was more like him. He swore nothing happened that night, but I knew that's when it started. I didn't divorce him immediately. We stayed together for our daughter. I told myself time would fix it. It didn't, because the betrayal wasn't only his. It was hers. Anastasia, the girl I had raised and loved, hated me. She hated my daughter too, and my mother. She hid it all from me. A year passed. Now, I'm divorced. Ivan and Anastasia started dating openly after the truth came out. We weren't even legally divorced yet, and they were already together. My brother died soon after, still asking Ivan for money. Ivan started drinking. Their relationship fell apart. He screamed at her, hit her, blamed her for everything. She left, came back, left again. Then she found someone else. Ivan tried to win her back with expensive gifts and tears, but she didn't care. Now he drinks more, pretends he's fine, and dates women half his age. I go to therapy, I work, I raise my daughter, and I try to move on. Sometimes Anastasia still texts me. She says, I'm alone. He used me. He turned me against you, she says he told her. For years that I never loved her, that I thought she was a burden, but I don't believe her anymore. No, they still see each other sometimes. They destroy each other and call it love. Then came the final. Betrayal. I found out my mother and my brother had known about the affair from the start. They saw him visit her at my mother's house. They saw how close they were, and they said nothing because they depended on him. He paid their bills, their debts, their medicine. They preferred silence over truth. When I learned that, I felt physically sick. Everyone I loved had betrayed me. My husband, my niece, my own mother. Now, I live quietly. I take care of my daughter. I teach her that family isn't about blood. It's about loyalty. That love means nothing without respect. Sometimes, I still think about Anastasia. Maybe she's back with him. Maybe she's alone. I don't care anymore. All I want is peace. Because sometimes, peace is the only thing left after love is gone. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next stories. Your support means a lot and helps these real confessions reach more people. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.